Yo guys, welcome back to another video. Now this is a very highly requested video. I'm going to be doing a tier list. So we just had balance changes drop a couple of days ago. A couple brawlers getting buffed, a majority nerfs, and I just think now would be a good time to make a tier list because it'll stay good for a pretty good amount of time, at least until the end of this Brawl Pass season. So without further ado, let's hop into it. We're going to start off with Shelly. Now, Shelly is a pretty decent brawler, still like a very good tank counter, but she's not like low, like in the CD. I want to put her A tier because yeah, she's like very good against like all the tanks right now, like Bull, BB, and Frank. But then again, that's also like her only use case. But like I said, you can play her in a lot of games. So I'm gonna put her A tier. She'll probably be low side A tier, but definitely like a very strong brawler to max out. What these tiers mean, S is like broken, meta, probably needs a nerf. A is like very strong. You can use them in multiple scenarios, multiple game modes, and they still work. B tier is like, above average. Like these brawlers are good in a good amount of spots, maybe not everywhere, but they're still like very good in their own scenario. C, they start to become a little bit more niche, but still like viable-ish with the right matchups. D is very niche, and F is just like, I should not see you play them ever, unless you're like Arthur playing Rosa somewhere. But yeah, so that's pretty much how it's going to be. Hop into next, but I'm going to go in order, of course, in rarity. Now, Nita, I think Nita is also a very good tank counter. She does get countered more so than the others, and she has buffies. So having buffies, you'd think would automatically put you higher. But I think I'm going to pop her near the top of the B tier. She's good tank counter, but you can still run her down. And even as like the brawlers that she counters, like a Bull or a BB, you can still beat her. Whereas if you're a Shelly, there's really like a small amount of room for outplay potential. So yeah, and I also believe that Colt will be joining her in the B tier. Also pretty good tank counter, very good in Heist, of course. But there are some scenarios you can play him on Brawl Ball. You can play him to open up the map sometimes in Bounty and Knockout. Yes, it can be a little bit more niche, but I do think Cole is still solid. Of course, he has his buffies too, so that also bumps him up a little bit. Next off is Bull. I don't really think I need to say anything. The nerfs really didn't do anything. The damage drop-off nerf, like he still does so much damage from a range with that hypercharge, and it still charges way too fast. You get that hypercharge, it is a guaranteed team wipe as long as you know what you're doing. So yeah, Bull is just absolutely busted. Next we have Jessie. Now, I've seen Jessie a little bit in scrims, like once or twice, but like, she just doesn't, she lacks the damage. Her turret's way too easy to take out. Can't even play her in Heist and Gem Grab. Just don't play her. She's just really bad right now. Next we have Brock. Now Brock's a very versatile. Sorry, I have something in my teeth. But yeah, Brock's very versatile. Both gadgets are good. Star powers, yeah, both of them are good. You typically want to use more rockets though. But yeah, very strong in Bounty and Knockout. He can be first pick material, especially on a map like out in the open. That's probably his best map, and he is the best brawler on that map, maybe besides Leon. But yeah, Brock is just so strong. The only reason I'm not putting him in A tier is because it is just those two game modes where you're gonna see him. You might see him in Heist, but it is so easy to run him down in Heist. So I'll put him near the top of the B tier, but just remember, in those two game modes, he is very strong. Next is Dynamite. He's going to be joining Jessie in the F tier. He's just not good. If you think Dynamite's a good pick, I guarantee you there are way more picks that you can go. So yeah, just don't play Dynamite right now. So hard to hit his shots. Just not enough value when you're hitting them in the first place. I mean, that stun, of course, is good, but only if you hit it. So yeah, just not great. With Bo, he's very underrated right now. Or overrated, sorry. If you're going to see later in this tier list, S and A tier brawlers, you'll see a lot of aggro. There's a lot of aggro in this meta, and Bo gets absolutely hard countered by aggro. Like, it's just so free easy into him. Yes, he still has his good scenarios, and you can play him. The good thing about it is you can play him pretty much anywhere, to be honest, so that does give him some extra points. I will put him in the B tier here, though, right with Nita and Brock, just because pretty easy to counter, but still very strong in his own matchups. Next is Primo. He's not going to be F tier just because Brawl Ball and because BB is meta. Just because of that, we'll put him in D tier. But yeah, very good into BB on Brawl Ball. Brawl Ball will always be like an okay game mode as a last pick into some things. But yeah, besides that, you should never ever play Primo. That's the only reason he's going in D tier. And then we have Barley now. The throwers are kind of underwhelming this meta because you'll see there's a lot of wall breaks, a lot of aggros, so of course it's going to make them drop down a little bit. I'm debating here between C and D. Like, you really you don't see too much Barley right now. Like, at Hot Zone, yes, the last pick, still very, very good, but in a meta where Ziggy is just better than literally everything, I'm going to put the Barley in the D tier, unfortunately. Next, we have Poco. Poco's very strong in the right hands with the right comp because of his Tuning Fork gadget. Or sorry, the other one. I can't even remember what it's called. Tuning Fork's the heal, but Protective Tunes. Yeah, that one is very, very good. So it's very good in a draft setting. I don't think it's quite A tier because you can't play him everywhere unless like there's like an ollie and bounty and knockout. So we'll just plop him into B tier, but with his matchups, of course, very strong. Next, we have Rico. Rico got nerfed, but I really don't think the nerf did much, and I think we're going to put him in the A tier along with Shelly. Just has really good damage. Hypercharge is good. Both star powers are very good. You can all, like, if the map gets opened up, you can just switch to the speed star power, Oboe Retreat, and then you're low-key just going to be fine, so yeah, still very, very good right now. Crow, I got nerfed, like his, projectile range went back down. He is still S tier. He is still broken. He is still so annoying with that insta-poison gadget. Yes, they increased the cooldown, but he's still so insanely annoying. It's ridiculous. Next up is Mortis. Mortis is not S tier, but he is, why does it keep doing that? Bro. But Mortis is 100% A tier. Like, both his gadgets, very, very good. Gives him so much extra versatility. And you can play him pretty much everywhere, like bounty, not heist though. You can play him in bounty, you can play him in knockout, you can play him in brawl ball, you can play him in hot zone. He's just so good. Next up, we have Spike. Spike's very good right now because he counters a lot of these meta brawlers. You don't see them quite here on this tier list yet, but Spike can do okay into BB, pretty good into Bull because you can cancel out his dash with your popping pin cushion. Very good into Chester. Just a very solid and well-rounded brawler, so he will just be in our A tier. Next is Daryl. I don't think Daryl is completely F tier because now Kit is slightly better, and that just makes Kit Daryl good again. And also, he can be a decent last pick in some knockout scenarios, so I'll put him in D tier, not horrendous. Next, we have Penny. Now, Penny, it's an interesting one because on Safe Zone, she is awesome. And she does pretty good in some of the meta brawlers. Like, Penny is good into Spike. Penny can do pretty good into Crow. So I think I'll put her low B tier because you can play her in Hot Zone, you can play her in Gem Grab, you can play her in in Heist. Like, she's very, very well rounded. Not insane because she can still get ran down, so you have to be kind of careful, but I do think she's like a low B tier kind of brawler. Next we have Piper. Now Piper's fallen down from Grace a lot in this last few metas because, like I said, it's so insanely aggro. Piper can't deal with that. She does not have the damage, and it's just, if you miss 1 or 2 shots, you just get ran down like instantly. I'm honestly debating to put her in C tier because of that, because she's just really not that good. Every other like marksman and sharpshooter just absolutely clears her. So yeah, Piper, it feels bad to be Piper right now, but yeah, just not a good brawler. Next is Pam. Pam is an interesting one. As a gem grab mid into low damage mids, she's very, very strong. Very strong as well in Hot Zone. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's 2 game modes, so it's not like anything insane. You're not going to see her in Brawl Ball or anything like that, just those 2. But in those 2 modes, she can be very good. But just because it's only 2 modes though, I will have to put her in the C tier. But keep in mind, she can be very good. This at the same time, like a Piper as like a last pick into like, I don't know, like a Bell and a Brock, then yes, it's going to be so good. Like, as you can see, these C tier brawlers, give them their perfect matchups, they will do really, really well. So keep that in mind. Next, we have Frank. I don't know what it is. It's probably because Bull and BB are meta, but he's just a walking super feeder. Like, yes, like he's a good last pick. He can open up the map. He has like different use scenarios, but he's definitely not S and A tier. Just because of his buffies, I think we'll put him at the very bottom of the B tier, but he's really pushing C tier. Like, I really don't think this is the meta for him because, like, Shelly counters him, Bull counters him, Spike counters him, Mortis counters him, even the Nita counters him. So, like, I honestly might drop him down here into the C tier. I really do not like Frank in this meta. I don't really think he's good. Like, even into Shade, like, it used to be like, oh yeah, if you want to play Shade, you ban Frank. it's not even that big of a deal right now. Like when I'm doing my scrims, I'm not even banning Frank if we play Shade. It's really not a big deal. So yeah, Tara's an interesting one. She's been okay. Like it's weird because as a bull, you can just dash through her super, and BB just has so much health. Like you're gonna cycle your supers, yes, but if you do one incorrect play, you lose your lane and you just lose the game for your team. So it's a little bit weird. You can play her in gem grab, some scenarios brawl ball, but that's pretty much it. So I think she's also gonna come in the C tier, a little bit higher, like a nearby Pam, but yeah, she's definitely still in the C tier. Next up, we have Leon. Now Leon's probably the best brawler in Bounty and Knockout. Yeah, you can play him in Hot Zone too. You can even play him in Brawl Ball. You can play him pretty much anywhere. His buffies are very, very strong. He is bugged though because if you use smoke trails, you get like extra speed bonus in your lollipop drop because it thinks you're invis, because you are invis, but it's not your super invis. So yeah, definitely think he's an S tier brawler though. Very, very strong. Must ban in a lot of scenarios. Yeah. Next is Jean. Now Jean's always going to be like okay because of that pull. It's just a broken mechanic in general, but the meta just like it's just so in your face. Like you have to draft damage pretty much everywhere so you're safe versus these aggro picks. So I'll put him low B tier, but he is still very good like in his respective game modes. You play him gem grab sometimes, bounty, knockout. So yeah, like Jean's fine right now, just less than he usually is. Next is Carl. Now in lower ranks, he can be a pretty good carry pick, but in this meta, you're really just not seeing him anywhere. Like just look at the meta brawlers, like they all destroy Carl. So put him in C tier, higher than Frank, but actually no, I think he just goes in the bottom. Like Carl is just not good right now. Next is Rosa. Like unless you're Arthur, yeah, just Rosa's F tier. Rosa's horrible. Next is BB. You guys already know this. BB is still busted. BB's so good right now. You get your hypercharge so insanely fast, even after the nerfs. The super charge rate really didn't do anything either. So yeah, BB's still busted. Next is Tick. Like I said, aggro meta makes it less good for him, but still decent in knockout. But that is literally just a one game mode. Like you're never gonna see a Tick outside of knockout. Just because he's really good at that though, we'll put him in the C tier, but he's honestly pushing D tier this meta. Next is 8-Bit. Like 8-Bit is pretty good right now. Like I said, aggro meta. He does a lot of damage. You can play him as a gem grab mid on like Hard Rock Mine sometimes. You can play him pretty much every single heist map that's in rotation, not Hot Potato though. And yeah, he's just a pretty solid brawler. Definitely think he can go into B tier just because of his viability in heist, because he is very strong in heist, and he has that damage to keep up with what the meta is right now. Next we have Sandy. Sandy's very good in gem grab. He's good in Sneaky Fields Brawl Ball. That's pretty much it. But when you do play him on those maps, he can be very strong. Like getting those supers, good against like some tanks, really good against Bull. Like I love playing Sandy against Bull because you're just able to cancel out his dash. So I think I'm debating between low C tier here and or high C tier and low B tier, because it is only 2 modes, but it's similar to 8-Bit, in which it's just very strong in those. So I think I'll put him low B tier, but he can definitely still just be high C tier. Just very good in gem grab and very good in Sneaky Fields. Next is Ems. Ems is like the better version of Sandy almost. Just still a good tank counter right now. Lots and lots of damage, and that is exactly what you want. Good buffies. Yeah, just solid brawler all around. Next is B. Now you'd expect B to be pretty good right now, but it's just like as a B, you're kind of gonna struggle hitting a Crow because of how fast he is, and still things just get in your face. So you're not really seeing too much B right now. I think B can go somewhere here in the C tier. She's not amazing. I think you have to just hit way too many shots, and it's too hard with the current meta right now. Max, on the other hand, I think is slightly better because, like I said, that hypercharge is fundamentally really good. You're not seeing her as much in the competitive scene right now, but I do think she's still hovering between this B and C. Like you can play her in gem grab, you can play her in brawl ball, you can play her in knockout, you can play her in bounty. She's just always going to be used pretty much everywhere. So because of that, I'm gonna pop her into the B tier. But yeah, you do need to be pretty good at max and have a good comp. Got to be banning for it. Like, can't play against a Pam I mean, you will just feed hypers, but you're just not going to really get anything done unless your teammates pop off. So, yeah. Next is Mr. P. I don't think he's horrifically F tier. Like, he's still pretty bad, but there are some single shot brawlers that are near the top of the meta, so I'll put him in D tier, the very, very bottom of D tier, but he's still awful. With Jackie, even against Shade, like, she can't even counter Shade right now, so yeah, she's also F tier, not even like an Ashe or anything like that, so yeah, she's pretty bad. Next is Sprout. Now, Sprout, of course, Bounty and Knockout is his jam. Bounty can be a little awkward because you see a lot of aggro brawlers, more so than Knockout. But in those two game modes, sort of like Tick, still very good, but I'm probably going to put her higher than Tick, though. Next is Gale. Now, Gale with the global ban system is actually very strong because he doesn't get global banned, and he's still like a pretty decent tank counter. So I think I will put him here by like Nita and the Colt. Like, he's very, very good. Good against BB, good against Bull, good against Leon. Like, those meta brawlers, those are very good against them. Next we have Nani. Nani is the sharpshooter right now. At least one of the, there you'll see later there are still some other really good ones. Definitely not A tier, and B tier might be pushing it because you're really only gonna play her. You can play him in Heist, Bridge Too Far. You're not gonna see her in Safe Zone, Bounty maps, not Layer Cake, Dry Season, not Dry Season, sorry. Hideout is fine, Shooting Star is good as well, and then Knockout, out in the, yeah, like she's fine, like, just go like near the bottom of B, because at least has 3 game modes and 3 scenarios that you can play her in. But yeah, like, she's of course very good into all of the other sharpshooters for the most part because that return to sender gadget. But yeah, she has high damage potential, but it requires a good amount of skill to make her work, so keep that in mind. Next is Surge. Now, with Chester being pretty good right now, Surge gets a little bit more use case, and also those tanks in the top of the meta. So I will put him near the top of the D tier because he actually does have some decent use case right now in like Brawl Ball and sometimes even Hot Zone. But yeah, besides that, it's kind of... On this list is Colette. Colette's bad, guys. Do not play Colette. Like, I've never seen a brawler that was made to counter tanks that doesn't counter tanks. Like, she's horrendous. Do not play her. Put her in D tier because I guess Heist and like if you have teammates to help finish you off, like finish kills, but like just don't play Colette. Do not play her. We have Amber, decent in Brawl Ball, decent in Heist, decent in a Hot Zone. Actually has some use case now in Bounty, which is crazy. Like, I saw TE play her in Bounty and it worked. But yeah, Amber's actually a pretty decent brawler. Not 100% sure if it's A tier worthy. So I'm going to put her near the very, very top of the B tier. But yeah, Amber is a pretty decent brawler right now. Lou is the king of Hot Zone. Very, very good counter into Bull. Also works into BB too, because of course they're tanks. Same thing, near the top of the A tier here. Near the top of the B tier. Very, very strong. Not quite an A tier brawler, I don't think. But yeah, still very good. Next is Byron. Byron is very, very strong-ish. Like, will lose to Nani, but typically is favored in a matchup versus a Brock and a Bell. When it comes to like those sniper matchups, will lose to a Piper. Very good healing. Like, you can do some kind of cheese comps with him too. So I will put him somewhere here in the B tier. Pretty decent brawler right now. Next is Edgar. Now, like, you can't even play Edgar in like some of those heist maps. So like, just put him in F tier. He's bad. Ruffs. Now, people might disagree with me. Like, it is a very aggro meta, I know. So you might think he's like a B tier, but me personally, I think Ruffs is A tier. The Ruffs is so insanely good. Even to tank brawlers, you're getting that hyper super, pair him with someone with a good hyper charge like Chester, they get 2 hypers, you change the game completely. Such a good and consistent lane into pretty much everything. Like, you have such good range. Of course, you bounce it off those walls too. Both of your gadgets are good in both different scenarios. I just think he's really, really good right now. I think I'm going to skip Stu real quick because I think Bell is actually going to join him. As sharpshooters go, really good at holding control and Bounty and Knockout. Very easy to hit shots. That mark is really, really carrying her because you hit that mark, it's almost a death sentence onto whoever you hit it, especially if it's an aggro brawler. It changes the game for you every single time. So I think Bell is just so strong right now. Player in Bounty, player in Knockout, player in Hot Zone, player in Heist. Very, very strong. And then with Ruffs, literally play him anywhere. You can play him almost every single map, every single mode. Like, so versatile. We're gonna go with Stu next. Stu, you might think, oh, like high health meta, like there's some like, you know, tanks in the top that won't be so good. But then you look at the other brawlers, like into a Leon, into a Mortis, into an Ems, into a Shelly, into a Rico. Like, those are very good matchups for him. And even against tanks, like a Bull, what's the Bull gonna do to you? You just dash away forever. So I actually think Stu's pretty underrated right now. Like, you can get a really like strong amount of use case from him. I'm gonna put him somewhere here in the B tier, but yeah, definitely think Stu's pretty underrated right now. Next is Squeak. Squeak kind of fell off this meta. Doesn't have the damage to compete. You're not even seeing him pick too much in scrims, like at least in the ones I've been spectating and my own. So I'm not a huge fan of Squeak right now. I don't really want to put him in C tier. Like, Bounty's good, Knockout is good. Hot Zone, it's very tricky because there's a lot of like aggro there, and you're really not going to see him anywhere else. So I think I will have to put him here in the C tier right by Pam. Just think this meta is not the best for him. Next is Buzz. Buzz is actually pretty decent into BB, but in my experience and in the scrims I've watched, even when the pros are picking the Buzz into the BB, unless you're RBM, the team with the BB still ends up winning because the first interaction, the Buzz will always lose. Afterwards, the Buzz should technically win, but it's still not guaranteed. Like, the BB can always knock you back mid-super if they're good enough, and you can always just heal like such a high amount if there's no one else around you to charge the Buzz super again, and then you can knock him back, you can get your super. So it's not a guarantee, and that's pretty much his only like really good matchup right now. So because of that, once again, C tier, like has that niche scenario, can be really good in that scenario, but just not great. Griff, I've always been on the Griff hate train. I think Griff is horrible. Griff has always been horrible. Yes, he has the piggy bank. He's like the definition of an average brawler, but like everyone just spam picks this brawler. I'll put him the like low B tier because he's actually picked like an okay amount lately in scrims, more so EU scrims, like Foot likes to play them a lot. Very good in Hot Zone, can use him in some Brawl Ball scenarios, and specifically for his synergy with like map breaking comps like a Pierce, purely for that, he will be in the B tier because he's always going to have that kind of, you know, kind of scenario, kind of niche. He's like literally the most average brawler in the game, and he always has been. Next is Ashe. Now this makes me sad because I really like playing Ashe, but Ashe is not very good right now. Definitely in the C tier. Doesn't have great matchups this meta. Gets ran down very easily. Like Bull and BB just destroy him. Shelly, of course, is still there. Even a Mortis, Rico, Spike, man, all of those. Like, wait, if you guys can notice, like BB and Bull, they don't necessarily get countered too hard by these like A tier brawlers and like the others, except for Shelly. Shelly is just the ultimate tank counter. That's why I really love Shelly right now. You might be surprised to see Shelly A tier. I definitely think Shelly's A tier. Next is Meg. Now, the casual player base really don't know about the Meg. Like, they always get surprised when they see Meg at a pretty high rating. But yeah, Meg is definitely somewhere here in this upper B tier area. I think Meg is super strong in Hot Zone, especially. Brawl Ball on, what's that map called? Pinhole Punt. Very, very strong on Pinhole Punt. It's like such a good Meg map. And yeah, she's very, very strong. Such high damage, and you need that high damage in this meta. That hypercharge, of course. You can just chain so many of them. So good. Now, we have one of the most forgotten brawlers in Lola. Even her heist scenarios, like, she's just not being used much, and it really makes me sad because in theory, like, Lola just has such a good concept, but I don't know, they need to fix her hypercharge. I think that's kind of what's holding her back. Just having such an average hypercharge, like when you see like, oh no, Ruff's got a hypercharge, like you get worried. You see Spike gets one, it can be a lot of damage. Rico gets one, oh no, Leon has his hyper, like you get a little scared. Lola gets hyper, do you really care? Like, because of that, I'll put her right by Surge. Like, there are still some scenarios in the heist, like bridge too far, you can like use it into an Amber because you outrage the Amber, but then like Otis exists, and yeah, honestly, I could even drop her down like a little bit more, but I'll be a little bit generous because I like Lola, a little bit biased, I'm gonna keep her there. Grom, I am not even going to explain him, he is F tier. I'm not gonna explain. Next is Fang. Someone in my comments tried to tell me that Fang is good into BB and Bull, and I was like, okay, so you stunned them once, now what? Like, what are you gonna do? Popcorn Gadget can be underrated. but that's just for the lower ranks, really. I think C tier, because you actually can see him a little bit in Bounty on specifically Hideout. I've seen him a couple times there in scrims because he's very good still into the sharpshooter brawlers, but it can be a pain to get your first super, and then after that you have to just play very well. It requires a lot of game sense with the Fang. You can't just go in, like at a higher level, you can't just go in like repeatedly as you can in like that casual scene. So I'll put him in C tier. Like he's fine. Not horrendous as like those D and F tier brawlers, but definitely still not good. Next is Eve. You can play Eve out in the open, knockout. You can play her in heist, like bridge too far. You can play her in bounty, not the map pool right now, no. But yeah, like those maps that she is playable in, she can be very strong. Like if Angelo's banned, because me personally, even though like you say Eve counters Angelo, I'm still picking the Angelo over the Eve, like 10 times out of 10. Like I just think the Angelo is so much better. But yeah, Eve is fine right now. I don't really think like upper B tier or B tier. I think she's more of a C tier brawler, to be honest. Like she's okay, like in those things I just said, but it's very niche, and yeah, like not like the most amount of damage. Like you can still take out those pets pretty easily if there's like a Penny or a Brock or an Amber. Even Belle will just outrange you and make it a tough game. So yeah, I just don't think Eve's amazing. We do play a decent amount of Eve in scrims, and you'll see her like a little bit, but I think C tier is fair for her. Now with Janet, it's weird. You will only see her as a gem grab mid, but she is probably one of, if not the best mid in gem grab, because you're just so safe. You have your super, you have, not drop the base, I forgot what the other gadget's called, but the one where you fall back, that one's so good. But yeah, you'll see her maybe with Doug comps, like Doug and Kit. You'll see her with those because they can make for some good cheese, but very niche. But she's very strong in those niches, so she will be the very top of C tier. Next is Otis. Now, Otis is our next S tier brawler. Otis is the best defender in heist. Otis does such good consistent damage in Brawl Ball, and yeah, like literally every mode but Bounty and Knockout you can play as Brawl. Like good in Hot Zone too. Just such good damage. That hyper super just really shuts down anything and everything. It's just, Otis is one of the best brawlers right now, definitely. So yeah, definitely still S tier. Bonnie, do I give Bonnie C tier just because of her new skin? Her new skin's kind of cute, but she's still B tier. Poor Bonnie, bro. Poor Bonnie. That F tier is looking kind of lonely, but I honestly might, but no, we'll keep her D tier. She's just bad right now. I don't even know like what scenario. You know what? I can't even think of a time you're gonna pick a Bonnie. Like at least I can think of when you're picking those brawlers in the D tier. I cannot think of picking Bonnie, so she's gonna go F. Sam is interesting. You can actually play Sam into BB, and some good Sam players can make him work still. He's always been a D tier brawler. He'll stay a D tier brawler. I do think he is better than Mr. P and Colette though. Next is Gus. Gus is Mr. Consistent, but not A tier consistent. I'm gonna put him B tier like that. Yeah, that looks about right. Belle is just better, like in almost everything. Yes, like the shield is still good. Makes for good synergies too. Just a very safe brawler that you can pick in a draft setting, but yeah, very good in Bounty, very good in Knockout. You won't really see him in a Hot Zone at a competitive level. Won't see him in a Brawl Ball on a competitive level. Of course not Heist, but he's just average. He's pretty good, not amazing though. Next is Buster. I really like Buster. Buster is awesome, so much fun to play. I think he is one of the better tanks right now. Not like these other ones down here. Definitely, especially for a map like Pinhole Punt. Pretty good in gem grab too sometimes. Like double swoosh can work as like a gem grab mid. And yeah, Brawl Ball, the Pinhole Punt's pretty decent. But yeah, Buster is really good because you can also play him in Bounty and Knockout. And yeah, so I'll definitely plop him somewhere here in the B tier, probably around Meg. That looks about right. Next is Gray. Now, Gray is such a good anti-thrower. Good for like future proofing in draft. So I do think I'm gonna put him A tier because in Bounty and Knockout, that's literally his map, and he shapes the draft so much. And also you got those cheese comps that you can play, of course, with Doug, or you just use the TP and Hot Zone always. Like you always have to be careful of great comps when you're playing Hanzo in this meta. So yeah, definitely an A tier brawler. Just has so much presence in a draft setting. Next in the A tier, actually 2 in a row, is going to be Chester. Chester is so good right now because not only is he good into tanks, like he's a tank counter, but he's a tank counter that also counters assassins. Now, like, look at Colt. Like, yeah, he has that gadget to take away ammo, but like, he does good against tanks, yes, but then assassins, he can struggle. Like, a Mortis just goes on top of you and you're dead. But the special thing about a Chester is if you have your 2-3-4 sequence or 3-4-1 sequence, you delete brawlers on top of you. Like, it's so fast. So, of course, that hypercharge as well is busted. So, yeah, I just think Chester's really good right now. I'm going to actually move him up a little bit here. I think that is about right. Next is Mandy. Ever since she got nerfed, like hypercharges got nerfed, so she just doesn't do that much damage with it. She's just never been the same. Like, yeah, bounty and knockout. Put her very bottom of C, but yeah, she's pretty bad right now. Like, the shots are hard to hit. Super doesn't really give you as much value as it used to. So yeah. Next is RT. I honestly want to put RT in A tier because of how good he is in bounty and knockout right now. But I think I'm going to settle around here with the Brock and the Gus. He's very good in bounty and knockout because it protects you against brawlers like Mortis, and it's just high damage. Like, you guys can see a theme right now. Besides the gray and like the what is it? The roughs, pretty much literally everything in S and A tier just has high damage output. So yeah, it's just very good. Willow, good in layer cake, good in brawl ball, very good in brawl ball, good in chat. I think that's it. Very niche, good in those niches though. Put her here with Janet, about like the same kind of level. Next is Maisie. Maisie is underrated-ish. Like, you have that good burst damage, you have a gadget to get away from trouble, super of course helps. Like, does pretty decent against like Mortis, against like the Bull. BB is really hard to hit, like really hard to hit. So I'll put her C tier. Like, you might find some use case for her, but yeah, it's just not great. Next is the Fish. Fish fell off like crazy. Fish is C tier. All these brawlers in here just absolutely touch you. Like, it's so bad, bro. But still better than these tanks over here, so I'll put him a little bit higher. But yeah, like, he fell off like crazy. Next is Cord. Now, Cord is probably one of your better counters to Bull. Okay into brawlers like Mortis. Ruffs does amazing into you. I think he's B tier just because the Realm will always be pretty good. Good in Brawl Ball. You can sometimes play him even in Hot Zone, depending on the comps. Heist, he's an okay defender, even though I'm not really a fan of it, because you're kind of just like limiting yourself. You're only like playing with 2 people, pretty much. So I'll put him at the very bottom of B tier, but Cord is fine right now. Next is the Hot Dog Man. Cheese. So much cheese, and because of that cheese and being good in cheese, he's a C tier brawler. He will be like somewhere around here. You can play him bounty, sometimes even Hot Zone, knockout. Of course, those cheese comps are just they're very good though. The cheese comps right now are very good. You ban for them, boom, free win. So yeah, decent. Pearl's actually been seeing a decent surge in play rate right now, especially in scrims, because she has decent damage. And you can't really dive in on her because of her super. So I actually think she's pretty okay right now. Put her in that B tier because you can play her as a mid and like gem, or as a lane and gem grab, like double swoosh. Very good in like out in the open knockout. Bounty can be decent on like hideout, but yeah, she's fine. Like, she's not a bad brawler right now. Next is the Train. Me personally, I don't even ban the Train in Heist because I don't think that like he's good. Like, you run it down and the other team has nothing to do. Just because he's okay in Heist, he gets D tier. But yeah, that's it. Like, the Train is really not that good right now. Next is Charlie. Now, I honestly want to put Charlie in the A tier because good tank counter. The Cocoon is so good in this meta. Like, hold on to that Cocoon. And it's such good deterrence, but I actually don't know. A tier or B tier? You guys gotta let me know in the comments, but Ooh, do I put the Charlie in A tier, chat? I'll put her near the very top of B, but Charlie is very good right now. Very good mid, very safe mid. You can self cocoon. You have the spiders, of course, versus the single shot brawlers like the gray. So you can always play her in hot zone. You can play her in some bounty scenarios, knockout. She's just such a good counter pick too. And into brawlers like Jean, just those single shot brawlers like RT, like all of those. Like Charlie is just really like versatile and strong. You know what? Chat? I'm putting Charlie in A tier. She's good. She is very good. Next is the monkey. Always gonna follow the train, but a little bit higher than the train because of Kit. And Kit Miko on Bell's Rock is actually so much fun, and it is so funny. And of course, still play him in Heist. Next, the twins. I actually think one of the best throwers right now, probably the second best thrower besides Ziggy. So he will get a generous B tier placing because he has good damage, that's why. And he's one of those throwers that he can actually play against his counters. Like with Willow, it takes some time to get your super. And even then, like, you're just moving them away from you. But with Larry, it's just so much added, like, support, and just it helps you a lot. Now, the cat being, those buffs were huge. It's just, honestly, the fact that you get off of brawlers faster is honestly better for you, because like you still get that stun, like the stun's long enough, and like you get off faster and you get more damage, to be honest. So I think Kit is very good right now. Don't think A tier good, definitely near like the very top of the B tier though. Very strong right now. Next is Angelo. Angelo will be our next brawler in A tier. Play him in Heist, play him in Bounty, play him in Knockout, and in those three modes he is the king. Like in Heist, one of the best brawlers to get that KD to help your team. Bounty, Knockout, of course, just probably the best sharpshooter, to be honest. Like I think he clears every sharpshooter, even against a Nani. Like me personally, I think Angelo's the best sharpshooter in the game, so it has to be A tier. Next is the Melody. Now I am of course a Melody main. I just got Melody Prestige 3, but she kind of reeks, guys. You're only gonna see her in Heist. Yes, in Heist she can be very good, but my bias is gonna speak here, so I'm gonna put her near like the middle-ish of the C tier. But yeah, I miss Melody being good, chat. I hope Melody buffies make her good again. But yeah, you're really only gonna see her in Heist. Actually, I'm gonna bump her up a little bit, because in Bounty, like on a map like Hideout, you can do very good into some of the mids, like Ollie. If you for some reason are seeing a Carl in this meta, Kaze, you actually do really good into Kaze. So yeah, that's actually another use case for her, but it's high skill and people are not the greatest with her. So yeah, I'll put her C tier. Next is Lily. Lily, as long as her gadget exists, will be a minimum B tier brawler. She's not quite A, but yeah, minimum B tier. She'll go somewhere around here, but yeah, Lily's pretty good right now. Draco is buns, chat. Everything counters him. We are putting him back here. Barry is actually pretty good in Hot Zone. Sometimes there are brawl ball scenarios, and of course Heist, like Hot Potato, still very good. Less so because of the aggro, but you can pair him with your own aggro, and now your aggro is better than their aggro. So get him low B. Barry's pretty okay though. Barry's pretty okay. Clancy. Okay, you guys are waiting for this one. Gonna give him high A tier. Very good tank counter right now. Yes, every controller like hard counters him. Like Ruffs destroys him, Charlie destroys him. But yeah, besides that, like into tanks, like the longer the game goes on when you have Clancy, the higher your chances of winning. So you just gotta keep that in mind in draft. If they have a Clancy, gotta end the game fast. If you don't, you're cooked. You're just so cooked. Mo is good. Good tank counter, good in Brawl Ball, good in Hot Zone sometimes. That's pretty much it. But in those modes, very good. He thrives, very strong. I'm gonna give him B tier. Kenji is also somewhere here in the B tier. Kenji's very strong. Has some decent matchups in like the A tier, you guys can see. And yeah, just very good at making pressure. Always has been, always will be. Next is the Hoo-Hoo, that Juju right here. Similar to Larry, but worse. Still can use her though in bounty, still can use her in sometimes knockout. Hot zone, like Ring of Fire, can be really good. Excuse me. And Brawl Ball, like Pinhole Punt is fine. It's the last pick. So it's just decent scenarios. Gonna put her B tier. Like her pet also is pretty good against some of these like higher brawlers. So yeah, she's decent, but I think Larry's still better. Shade. Now I'm very, very tempted to put the Shade in S tier. He's so good. Gonna put him at the top of the A tier, but just let it be known that Shade could very easily be S tier. Shade is so good right now. Like, literally play him everywhere. Why is Buzz Lightyear on here? I'm crying. Anyways, next is Meeple. Meeple is an A tier brawler, for sure. Meeple is pretty good right now. Good damage. Playable in literally everywhere except Heist. But yeah, like that box, the Rage Quit gadget, just very, very versatile gadgets. Like he has some of the best gadgets in the game, so very strong. Ollie, you only see this guy in bounty and knockout, and sometimes even then he struggles because of how little damage he does. But Hypnotize is still a very broken thing, and the Hype Charge is very strong. But similar to these like top of the C tier brawlers, yeah, he's gonna be right there. Thanks. The Hot Zone Goat. Actually, his other gadget is good against Bull because you can stop him mid-dash. It actually works pretty well. But, I mean, being the Goat in Hot Zone gotta make you B tier, so we'll put him in B tier. Next is Lumi. Lumi is like a tank counter, but the tanks just run her down, you know? Like, there's some good use cases, like into other controllers, actually can work pretty well. So I'm gonna put her here in the C tier. I really like Lumi though, but yeah. Next is Jaeyoung. Jaeyoung's actually been seeing so much more use lately. Even the low damage, like in bounty, he's just been super duper strong lately. Don't really know why. Like on Shooting Star, he is actually he's probably the best mid that you can run on a Shooting Star. It's weird. And even in like Hideout, like he's still very good there. Like bounty has just been such a good game mode for him. Hot Zone has potential, but I just think there's way too little damage. So actually gonna put him in B tier just because of how strong he is in bounty. He's so strong in bounty. Next is actually, well, kind of contradicts itself. I'm gonna put him in like top of C tier, but just remember, chat, like bounty, that is his game mode. He is so good in bounty right now. Although like brawlers like Bell and like Byron do pretty good into him, but yeah, still. And speaking of Byron, I'm gonna push him up a little bit, like here. Next is the Kaze. Kaze is still very strong in bounty. Chat, is that it? Can use her as a thrower counter sometimes in like Brawl Ball. Good in Hot Zone. Yeah, for those, I'll put her B tier, but yeah, Kaze is not as good as she was when you could literally pick her in every single game mode. Then next is the Ally. I think Ally's an A tier brawler. Ally is so good. The map rotation is so good for her. She 3-shots almost everything. Her super just gives her extra DPS. Just such an annoying brawler to deal with. Actually, in like every map right now, it seems like you can play her in. Like Layer Cake is so good. Ring of Fire, probably her best map in the whole game. Double Swoosh is awesome. Hard Rock Mine is awesome. Like you can play her so many places. Gonna put her definitely higher up in the A tier. Like she is strong. She's definitely strong. Next is the Trunk. Trunk's actually a very good counter pick into a lot of these meta picks. Like very good into the Ally especially. Could actually play her into BB as well. But yeah, like I really like into Leon. It was amazing into Leon. But yeah, I do think Trunk's actually pretty decent right now. I'm gonna put him near the Buster. Yeah, probably one of the better tanks right now. Next is the Mina. Mina fell off a ton, but I do think she's severely underrated right now. One of the best mids in like bounty, like Layer Cake and Shooting Star, sometimes even Hideout. Does really good into like almost every single mid. Like into Kaze, like you do really good. Just don't do the Kaze's job with the mobility. You still have mobility, just not as much as the Kaze. And of course, like you still do a lot of damage. Like that, you do 4K with one of your shots. So I think she can go somewhere here in the B tier, but she'll still have her counters. Like Mortis does really good into her. Kenji does really good into her. Ally and Grass is really good into her, and then like Shade, of course, and like a lot of these A tier brawlers can deal with her pretty easily. Next is the best thrower in the game currently. It'll be A tier, and that is Ziggy. Yes, he is still counterable because he cannot hit anything that is in front of his face. But if you get him last pick, you win. You genuinely, if the other team has like a soft counter, like a Mina, that you guys won. Like Ziggy just is so good to hold, and even if you don't pick him last, you can still pick him earlier and just get like some good like bans and some good brawls in your team. Like Ziggy is just so good right now. Like those buffs really helped him a lot. Next is Gigi. Gigi, we have a place for you, and it is called the F tier. Just do not play Gigi, guys. She is horrible. Now we have 4 broken brawlers left. We'll start with Nausea. Nausea is S tier, even with the nerfs. She's so good, bro. She has the most range. She has more range than Mandy. Like, how do you have the most range in the game? And you can literally auto aim your. You don't have to aim it. You can just shoot it, and it auto aims for you, and it knows where they are in the bushes, which is insanity. So yeah, she's so good. Sirius, not S tier. I don't even think A tier. He is insanely easy to counter. He is B tier, chat. He's like near the top of the B tier, but he's B tier. I don't think Sirius is good. People think Sirius is good. Sirius is just, it's not good. He is so easy to counter, chat. Next is the Glowy Globert. He got a 20%, like 20% as a nerf is already huge. As a range nerf, it is insanely, like a nerf as much as 4% in range can kill a brawler, but 20% is ridiculous. The crazy thing is, he's still A tier, guys. He's still good. He still does his job just fine. Like, his use case didn't change. Like, if any, like the range was like really good, but now like the range is like fine. Like it's not bad, and you can play him like literally every single game mode. Now we have Pierce. Pierce is gonna, I think S tier. I think Pierce S tier. Hypercharge is busted. Play him everywhere. One of the best counters to tanks in the game. Like that damage output is literally a joke. But yeah, this is my current tier list. If you guys have any, like if you guys disagree with me, let me know in the comments. I'll explain more of why I put brawlers here. But yeah, I definitely think that is the S tier, and the A tier looks good. Maybe some of these B tier brawlers could be knocked up. Maybe some of these C tier brawlers can be knocked up. But for the most part, I think this is pretty accurate. And yeah, that will be the tier list as of April 2026. You guys can see it in the top corner, Friday, April 3rd. But yeah, if you guys have any other videos you guys want to see, let me know in the comments. And let's see if we can get, I don't know, 600-700 likes on this video. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.